Hey Nash, what should we make?
We may as well make another jalapeno popper variant, but I'm also craving In-N-Out. Let's make Animal Style Jalapeño Poppers.
All right, let's make In-N-Out Animal Style Jalapeño Poppers. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we've made so many jalapeno poppers, we've had to start inventing our own. So today, in the spirit of In-N-Out Burger, we are going to make Animal Style Jalapeno Poppers. If you know, you know. I have no idea how these are going to turn out, but they should be delicious and it should be pretty easy. So without further ado, let's go. So the first thing we want to do is make our animal style sauce or In-N-Out sauce. And again, there's a million different people who swear they know exactly how it's made. I'm just gonna make my version. It's probably not exact, but it's damn delicious. And that's all I care about. And that's all you care about. So we take out some sort of small bowl, receptacle, deli container, whatever. And we do about a half a cup of mayonnaise. That looks about right. About 3 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of pickle relish, about a teaspoon of yellow mustard, a teaspoon of vinegar. I'm using apple cider, but use white vinegar, whatever you want. And about a half a teaspoon or just a heavy pinch of salt and pepper. Then we mix this up and there we go, give it a taste. Tastes delicious. And there we have our special sauce, for lack of a better term. Set that aside. Then we want to dice a yellow onion. Then in a hot pan on medium heat, we throw in about a tablespoon of butter. Just let that melt. Then we throw in our onions with a pinch of salt. And we just kind of let these guys cook. We're not necessarily looking for like full-on caramelization, but we definitely just want to get these guys softened and get a little color on them. Cook them for a few minutes. Once your onions have softened and have just a tiny bit of color, we go ahead and clear out a landing spot in the middle, add about 3 cloves of garlic, let that cook until fragrant, about a minute, and then we go ahead and stir that in. And then we take a pound of ground beef. Whoops, that didn't work out. Yeah, don't do that. Take a pound of ground beef, throw that in there, get it broken up, get that all mixed in with the onions. And we're gonna hit this with a little bit of salt and some pepper. And once your beef and onions are all cooked, we're gonna add about 2 or 3 tablespoons of our sauce. Get that all stirred in. And then I'm gonna kill the heat and throw a few slices of American cheese on here. And just kind of try to get that to melt. We don't need it to melt completely, just sort of incorporated. I probably should have let it cook for another minute before I started messing with it. And then once you have a fairly homogeneous cheesy meat slop mixture going on here, then we just want to let it cool for a few minutes before making our filling, because right now it's hot. So you don't want to work with super hot stuff because it burns, doesn't feel good. And then that's my tip of the day. So then to make our filling, take out a bowl, about a half a stick of cream cheese. I'm making a small batch, so if you want to make, I think I'm just gonna make like 6. If you want to make more, double or triple the recipe. So going with a half a block or 4 ounces of cream cheese. Gonna throw in about half of that beef mixture we made, 2 more slices of American cheese, and most of the sauce we have left. We'll start with that. And we just want to get this all combined. Make sure your cream cheese is softened, because mixing it will become very difficult if it's not. Probably should have just melted all this American cheese into the beef in the first place, but whatever. It'll melt in the jalapenos, you know, it'll be fine. I guess we'll just toss in the rest of our beef and the rest of our sauce. Once your meat slop is nicely combined, then we go ahead and set this aside. Then we take out some jalapenos, we cut the tops off, and we core them. Then we bring back our filling, and then we just want to take our guys and stuff them with our filling. Stuff them like you stuff yourself when you're eating your feelings, you know? And clearly I made way too much for 6, so if you wanted to make 12 or maybe even 18 or 24, this should be enough for that, but we'll find another use for this. Then we take out some bacon, then we take each of our guys, and you can do this however you want, but I like to take a third of a piece and put it over the top, and then take a full piece, just sort of maneuver it around a little bit, and then just take it down to the base, and then just wrap your guy up. Try to get the best coverage you can. Then we take like a toothpick, just stab it through there, so boom. There. And then we just wash, rinse, and repeat. And then, because there's so many onions in here, I didn't make Nash a special batch of the beef. We are just gonna make a hot dog wrapped in bacon for him. You wanna make sure and preheat your smoker, or if you don't have a smoker, oven's fine, to 275. I'm just gonna hit these guys with a little bit of barbecue rub, just for a little extra flavor. And then these guys are going into the smoker, low and slow over applewood, for probably about an hour, but we're gonna pull them midway and brush them with some sauce. So here we go. And while our guys are cooking, we can go ahead and make our sauce that we're gonna brush them with. This is gonna be real simple, just kind of stick with the whole animal style burger theme. So we're just gonna go ketchup and mustard. But you can do whatever the heck you want. Normally I brush them with barbecue sauce of some sort, but we're going burger theme, so ketchup and mustard. Because I don't think adding mayo would be a good idea. Now there's already so much fat in the bacon. Yeah, okay. So we just go in with a decent amount of ketchup and some mustard. Just get that all mixed up. Ooh, look, it looks like tie-dye. Then when you've taken two beautiful colors and made an ugly color, then you're done. Set that aside. And these guys have been cooking for about 45 minutes. So then we're just gonna go ahead and give them a little brush of our sauce, our ketchup sauce.
Did you just say ketchup?
Yeah, ketchup plus mustard equals ketchup. Make sure and get both sides. And then our guys go back into the smoker or oven for another 15 or 20 minutes. And here's our guys right out of the smoker, but they're gonna be lava hot inside, so we're gonna let these guys cool. And there we have our animal style jalapeno poppers. And it's time for a bite. And there's what we got. Look at that. Cheers. It's kind of amazing. You get all the flavors from the animal style burger with the jalapeno. It's kind of like we combined an In-N-Out burger with a jalapeno popper. Oh. You get the special sauce and the cheese and the beef from the burger, but you also get that jalapeno with the bacon, and it's just freaking amazing. Out of 10. And hey, that's what I think. But let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Just been gathering the signatures I need to get an initiative on the ballot to allow a dog to be the mayor of Las Vegas.
Well, check it out. We made these animal style jalapeno poppers that you wanted. And of course, we made a dog friendly version just for you. Well, here you go. What do you think?
Oh, man, it's like an animal-style burger wrapped in a jalapeno popper, wrapped in a warm comfort food hug.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another.
Nash approves, I approve. Look, another amazing jalapeno popper to add to your arsenal. If you happen to want an arsenal of never-ending jalapeno popper variants, flavors, or whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, go like, share, subscribe, hype, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. If there's anything you want me to make, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. And hey, if you like this video, go check out some of our other jalapeno popper videos somewhere around here. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. And that's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.